Hey guys, Coach Matt here at CrossFit Manitowoc, and I wanted to hit up part 2 of a little Back to 101 series I'm doing on our rest day posts. Last week was on the exercise post-oxygen consumption, or EPOC, which combined is the total metabolic cost of working out and why it is important to work really hard on our workouts. And specifically that the same workout done 2 different ways can yield very different results. So what I'm saying is walking through the workouts versus sprinting through the workouts or going at a very high pace through the workouts, that's a big deal, and it affects your goals and it affects you getting towards what you want to get out of the program. Today we're going to talk about the neuroendocrine adaptation, and this is one, I know I said it one day in 101 and it may have not sunk in, but it is a hallmark of our program at CrossFit Manitowoc. So the definition of the neuroendocrine response is the hormonal and neurological changes that are invoked by exercise or training. Okay, so if you practice something, say it's a low intensity skill, you're going to have a neurological response to it. And some of the examples I gave were jumping rope, learning to knit, playing the piano. There's a distinct neurological change that occurs that allows your body to control that function better. And then similarly, on the other end of the scale, say a low skill but high power output movement like flipping a tire lots of times, that is going to invoke a very high hormonal change in your body. Doing these full body movements like that stimulates the secretion of testosterone, insulin-like growth factor, and human growth hormone. And those are the top 3 exogenous hormones used in the pursuit of physical perfection that people have, that occurs out in the world, and it's sort of a symptom of people not understanding the best ways to get at what exercise can offer. So what we're telling you is that when the style of training that we use with compound joint exercises done at a high heart rate, done with low rest intervals, done with extremely high intensity, and always trying to be done correctly, that type of exercise can mimic the same type of hormonal response in your body that the exogenous hormone use gives. And that is why you see the guys and girls at the top of the sport of CrossFit. That is the secret behind the physiques that they have. And they may not have started that way, and it takes years to develop it, but that is what happens in your body when you use that type of training. Everything else, when you do, say, like a leg curl, or when you just go for a jog, or when you do bicep curls, those types of exercises are fun because they target a specific thing that you're trying to get at, and they have value in that. But because they are segmented, because they do not have all those other pieces that we said were part of the high hormonal response, the neuroendocrine response to a bicep curl or a calf raise is limited. So the utility is in training, it's doing assistance work, and it is in making that a part of your program if it's a weak point. But if you base your program around that, then it is always going to be a short-sighted or underperforming program. Now, CrossFit has specifically stated in the very beginning that the neuroendocrine response, that is the goal of everything that we do. So every week when we program the workouts, we are thinking, what is the maximum neuroendocrine response that we can get while still hitting all the basics, covering all the energy systems, and giving people an opportunity to go short and to go medium and to go long. We want to, in each of those situations, we want to maximize the neuroendocrine response, because that is sort of like the on switch, or it's a volume dial for turning up your natural processes that occur in your body that will drive you towards the goals that you want. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and let me know what your comments are. If you have any other questions or you want to see some other topics come up in these, I'm happy to do it, and I hope you have a great week of training. Thanks for everything, and take care. See you in the gym.